In this video, I will show you how to run SQL queries in PySpark. First, we will create a Spark session and then we will import one JSON file and then we will apply the SQL operations on that data frame from PySpark.SQL import Spark session. Now I'm going to create an object of this Spark session. I will write Spark. I will call this class Spark session dot builder dot get or create. So now I have created this Spark session and we can apply any queries here and we can read any data type, for example CSV, JSON, anything. So I'm going to read one JSON file. I'll make one variable df and in this I will save the JSON file. And to read the JSON file, first we have to call this Spark session. So I will write Spark. Our Spark session is saved in this object Spark here, and now I will call method read, and from this JSON, inside this I will pass my JSON file name. So my JSON file name is simple underscore zip codes dot JSON. Let's execute our code. So it will save the data frame in this object df, and then we can look at our data frame. So it has saved the JSON file in this variable df. Let's look at our data frame and we will use the method show. I will write df.show. Here in the output you can see we have our data frame here. So we have columns such as city, state, zip code type and zip code. We can also look at the data types and we will use the method print schema for that. So I will write df.print schema, and here you can see these are the data types of our column. For example, city is string, state is string, zip code type string, and zip code is long. Now we are going to run the SQL queries on this data frame, and before running this SQL query we have to create one temporary table. For example, before creating that table I will show you if we try to run the SQL queries on this data frame whether it will work or not. So let's call our Spark session Spark dot, and then to run the SQL queries we have to use the method SQL, and inside this I will write the SQL query. For example, select star from data frame dot show. I will get an error here, and here you will see I got an error because you will see the error message here, table or view not found. So to run the SQL queries, first we have to create a temporary table. Let's create that temporary table. So I will put one cell below this one. Now I will create the temporary table. So I will call our data frame df and then I will call create or replace temp view. I will select this one, create or replace temp view, and then inside this I will pass our data frame df. Now let's execute our code. So I have created the temporary view of our table, and now I can run any SQL query on my data frame df. Now if I execute this code again, I won't get any error. Let's execute this code again. Now you can see after executing this code I got the data frame here. So we have our data frame, city, state, zip code type, zip code. So I can run any SQL queries after creating this temporary view. So make sure that whenever you want to run any SQL queries, first you need to create this table, that is a temporary view table, and then you can run any SQL queries. Let's also run some other SQL queries. For example, I will write spark dot SQL. So you always have to write this SQL function to run any SQL queries, and then I will write select count. So I want to get the count of the column city. So inside this I will write the column name city from df dot show, and this I have to write in single or double quotes. So first I will write the quotes here. Now if I execute this code, let's see. So I got 10 here because there are total 10 rows in our column. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's why we got 10 here. So this count function will tell you how many rows are there in a particular column. And we can also perform other SQL queries. For example, spark.sql. Now what I will do, I will select the city and state where the zip code is 704. So when I will run this SQL query, I should get only three records. This one 704, 704, and 704. So I'll write that SQL query here. So I'll put double quotes and I will write select. I want city. I also want state from df, our data frame, where zip code is equal to 704 dot show. So here in the output you will see we got only three cities here because only three city has this zip code 704. This one is first, second, and third. The state is PR, and here also PR. And you will see here we have state PR, and PR. And these are the city names. The city names are very long. So we got the city's name here. This first one, second one, and the third one. So these are the city names. So this is how you can run any SQL query, and you can also save this in a new data frame. For example, I'll copy this code from here and I'll paste it here. Now I will just delete this show command. So you will see here we got just the data frame, but to look at the result we have to type this show here. And if I type show, so we get the rows here, rows and columns. Now I want to save this result in a new data frame, so I can save this, for example, SQL-df, and then I will run this command. So now this data frame is saved in this new object SQL-df. If I type this, if I print SQL-df dot show, so here you can see we got all the results here. So you can save the result of your SQL queries in any object or in any variable. And this is how you can create a temporary view in PySpark to run your SQL queries. And it is very easy to create and it is very easy to run SQL queries. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.